Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a massive update that so many of you have been asking about, the $2,000 stimulus check. We're going to dive deep into all the latest information, including who might be eligible and the potential timelines we're looking at for when you could see that money. So, make sure you stick around for all the details because you won't want to miss this. First things first. Let's talk about the big question on everyone's mind. Is another stimulus check actually happening? Well, the conversation is definitely heating up again. There's a renewed push from several lawmakers who are urging for more direct financial relief for Americans. They're pointing to rising costs of living and ongoing economic recovery needs as the main reasons why another payment is crucial right now. The proposal that's getting the most attention is a recurring $2,000 monthly payment for eligible individuals. So, who would be eligible for this? Based on the current proposals being discussed, the eligibility criteria would likely be similar to previous rounds of stimulus payments. This means it would probably be based on your adjusted gross income, or AGI. For individuals, the threshold in past discussions was often around $75,000. And for married couples filing jointly, it was $150,000. If your income is below these levels, you would likely receive the full amount. As with previous checks, there would probably be a phase-out for those earning slightly above these thresholds. It's also expected that dependents, both children and adults, would qualify for payments, which could significantly increase the total amount a household receives. Now, let's get to the most important part, the potential date you could receive this check. It's crucial to understand that this is still in the proposal stage. Nothing has been officially passed into law yet. However, if a bill were to be approved, the process could move relatively quickly. Looking back at how fast the IRS was able to distribute previous payments, we could potentially see the first direct deposits hitting bank accounts within a few weeks of the legislation being signed. Paper checks and IP cards would likely follow shortly after. The key takeaway here is that things are moving, and the discussion is very active. We're monitoring every development closely, so you'll be the first to know. To recap, the push for a $2,000 stimulus check is gaining momentum. Eligibility would likely be based on income, similar to past payments, and could include dependents. While there's no official date yet, the framework is there to get money out fast if a bill is passed. We'll keep tracking all the updates for you. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next update. See you soon. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got some major news to discuss that everyone's been asking about. The possibility of a new $2,000 stimulus check. I know there's a ton of information swirling around, and it can be really confusing. So, in this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know right now. We'll cover the latest updates on whether a new payment is happening, who might be eligible if it does, and the potential timeline for when you could see that money hit your bank account. Let's get right into the biggest question. Is another check coming? As of our latest update, there are several proposals and a lot of discussion happening among lawmakers about providing more financial relief. Various groups are pushing hard for another round of direct payments to help people deal with the rising cost of living. While no new bill has been officially passed and signed into law just yet, the conversation is very much alive. It's crucial to understand that these things take time, but the pressure is definitely on. We're seeing specific proposals being drafted that include a $2,000 payment for eligible adults and even additional amounts for dependents. So, who would be eligible for this potential payment? Based on the current proposals being discussed, the eligibility criteria would likely be similar to the previous rounds of stimulus checks. This usually means it would be based on your adjusted gross income, or AGI, from your most recent tax return. For example, single filers earning under a certain threshold, say $75,000, and married couples filing jointly earning under $150,000, will likely receive the full amount. Payments would then phase out for those with higher incomes. It's also expected that dependents, including both children and adult dependents, could qualify for payments as they have in some of the later rounds of relief. Now, for the timeline. If a new stimulus package is approved, when could you expect to receive the money? Historically, once a bill is signed into law, the IRS moves incredibly fast. We've seen them start sending out direct deposits in as little as 1 to 2 weeks after a bill is passed. Those who have their direct deposit information on file with the IRS would be the first to receive their payments. For everyone else, paper checks or debit cards will be mailed out, which typically takes a few weeks longer. So, the key factor here is getting a bill passed. Once that happens, the distribution process should be relatively quick. To summarize, while a $2,000 stimulus check is not yet a done deal, it is a very active topic of discussion. The proposals are on the table, and the potential eligibility rules would likely mirror what we've seen before, focusing on income levels. The timeline for payment depends entirely on when and if Congress takes action. I'll be monitoring this situation every single day, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll bring you the facts as soon as any official news breaks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.